Hello, I'd like to talk to you about a couple of new releases. One that just dropped yesterday. Um, I had no idea it was coming until a couple days before it, and I jumped on it and pre ordered it. And I heard a song off of this from YouTube, but I just thought it was a single that was just being released for releasing a single. I had no idea that a new album from this band was coming until earlier this week. Then I pre-ordered it from Amazon, and it is the latest from Skillet. It's called Dominion. As I said, dropped yesterday. I haven't had a chance to listen to the whole album yet. But things I've heard I like. Um, my favorite song is probably Surviving the Game. Lyrics here, picture of the band, credits, just basic CD stuff. Surviving the Game is probably my favorite track on this. So far, I like it as much as I've liked previous Skillet albums. I like this better than. So far, I'm liking it better than their release Awake. That's probably my out of the Skillet things I've heard. That's probably my least favorite about a release of the band. But yeah, just picked this up and gonna give it some more spins and form a more objective opinion when I hear the whole CD. Another thing I picked up, unfortunately, I can't show you because, as far as I know, it was only released digitally, so I picked it up from Amazon Prime. An EP from the group Nonpoint. It's called Ruthless, 5 songs on there. I'm really enjoying that. There's a cover of Prince's song When Doves Cry that is really good, the last song on the EP. Really good heavy metal from the band Nonpoint, who I'm garnering more and more respect for with every release I've heard. In other new album news, I'd like to talk to you about the latest single from the Scorpions' upcoming album, which will be released the end of next month. I think it's due February 25th here in North America, called Rock Believer. Their latest single is the title track, Rock Believer, that just dropped a couple days ago. I heard it on YouTube and on my phone. That's probably not the best way to really listen to music on my phone, but it is what it is for now. And I must admit, the song didn't impress me. For one thing, for a song called Rock Believer, I expected it to have a whole lot more punch than it does. Um, there's a sound of guitar. There's a sound of the guitar part in the song, in the intro especially, that has a sounding like No One Like You. There's a chord in there, a chord or two in there that sounds like No One Like You. But as far as the track Rock Believer, I've only listened to it once. Maybe it will grow on me a little bit. I wasn't that impressed with it. The first single, Peacemaker, I was a little more impressed than I was on my initial listen to the title track, Rock Believer. Will I still buy the album? Yes. frankly, I won't be surprised if I love it, the album overall. I won't be surprised if I hate it. Because admittedly, the Scorpions' last few releases, including their release prior to this, called Return to Forever, that album took a long time to really click for me. Um, I'm more of a fan of the bonus tracks on that album than I was the tracks on the original, the album itself, the 10 tracks that make up the album. I was more impressed with the bonus tracks on that. Who knows, maybe if I get a release that has bonus tracks for this one, that'll be the same thing. But, yeah, not overall, I wasn't, on my first listen again, I wasn't that impressed with the Scorpion single Rock Believer. I found myself being more impressed with this than I was that one song. But, I'll judge the package on it on a whole when I can listen to that. Being a Scorpions fan, of course, I'll buy it. Who knows, me being a fan of the band, I might buy it on both CD and vinyl format. I don't know. But anyway, there's my latest thoughts on some new releases. Those of you looking for some good angry metal, check out that Nonpoint release, Ruthless. There are songs on that are perfect for this time in the world's history and all the garbage that's going on. Just like this has some perfect songs for the times we're living in. And I don't think that's an accident that's the case with those two releases, and I'm almost positive that wasn't an accident. That was the intention all along. But I'll leave you to your Friday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And as always, enjoy the music.